decide, okay, bring your friends, let's have a threesome.
Wow.
Or some of them can say choking and chains.
What is a threesome?
Hey, wait. Sodom and Gomorrah part 12. Part 16. Because even though it's 2, well, lie is better than this generation. This generation is so corrupt. Hey guys, the single men and women program today that happened in Zion. Do you know what happened today? It's choke. Boom, boom.
Daddy, my question is this. We all know that this is 21st century, and the men of these days is different from the men of our fathers. So, men these days, they want Virgin Mary in the body of Beyonce. So, how can, and more in the sense that they want you to cook, clean, work, pay, contribute to the family, take care of the children, speak in tongues, pray, and still bring your A game into the bedroom.
Wow.
So how can a Christian lady better prepare herself sexually for marriage, in the sense that she will know what she wants, what she can take?
Okay.
Because men of these days, their demands is out of this world.
What kind of demand?
Demands that some married ones can decide, okay, bring your friends, let's have a threesome.
Wow.
Or some of them can say choking and chains.
What is a threesome?
Daddy. Anna, you come and answer this. Right, Christian. Please, experienced people, Muna, come help us. What is threesome?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Me
I
too.
want to know.
Daddy, me too.
Please explain to me.
Educate us.
Experienced
teacher. We need you. Sister, help us.
Threesome is when threesome is when a man is sleeping with two women at the same time, at the same spot, or a woman sleeping with two men at the same time. That's threesome. And chokings and chains. Some men want to, like I read a book,
Sister,
I think
book.
it's Kama Sutra or whatever they call it.
Book.
The men, some want to chains and all of that. Like you said that fornication is bad. We know that is wrong, and you can't watch porn. So how can a lady better pray? So she won't not just that she won't disappoint her husband.
Wow.
And also to know what she can take, because that's the most important.
You have not answered my
question.
You have not asked in a way I can understand.
Thank you.
Okay.
You said threesome.
You said choking.
Now,
you said chain.
This threesome, is it a man that married you? We tell you to bring another woman so that he can be sleeping with you and another woman.
So yeah, some have crazy fantasies like that.
Oh,
why a man that married you? We tell you to bring another person.
That's a big
you know, in this country or in the in Nigeria here or in America. It's not rare here.
It happens.
It's not rare here.
During my service, I met with some guys and ladies. When you ask them to list their fantasies, they have some of those crazy fantasies.
It's a lie. You can also fantasies. You fantasies. Fantasies. Now listen. How can you dabble into such man? Didn't you date him? Didn't you move with him? How will you dabble into a man that can ask you to bring another woman for him to be sleeping with you and him? How do you dabble into him? So you don't know whom you marry as a child of God. Let her ask me to the language I will understand. About fantasy.
My question is just this: how can a lady better prepare herself sexually for marriage, so that to better prepare herself for marriage, so as to avoid, you didn't tell me that you like this and I don't like it. Since you can't sleep, you can't fornicate before getting married. So how will I know this is what he likes and this is what he doesn't like?
Okay. Now when you marry the man, how are you going to be ready sexually? Is that what you are trying to ask me? To prepare. In which way are you going to prepare? Are you preparing for a match? Eh?
Daddy, you said that sex is one of the most important.
Madam, from the moment you married a man, before you married that man, if I like your question, you are asking a total different thing from what the majority have been asking. From the moment you married a man, your body belongs to him, his body belongs to you. That I am condemning those that put their mouth in a woman private part. Remember, I said it's not a sin for couple, but it's not advisable, but it's not a sin for couple. Madam, when you marry your husband, however he wants to sleep with you, even if he asks you to put your one leg in ceiling, the angels will be waving hand for two of you. Because that person belongs to you. When you marry your husband and he's insulting you that you don't know how to do this, humbly ask him, teach me. That is why I am imperfect. You make me perfect. Yes. But what you cannot take or tolerate is a man that married you trying to tell you to bring another woman so that he can be sleeping. That is against your faith.
Choking and chain acceptable.
Huh?
Chokings and chain.
Osi.
Choking and chain.
Ginibu choking and chain. Explain. I got that movie.
The book I read, I thought, okay, the thing is that even if you don't watch pornography, when you watch normal movies, you see where they just bind your hands like they're choking. Some men are crazy.
Some men are crazy. Like what?
Okay, that's what I want to say.
TMI can explain to me. You explain it. Oh, we can. Hey, tell you, mom, you go to go to here.
I read it, so
now I don't know what is this choking. Explain to me. No, TMI no. Choking and tying. What is that?
Some men are
people.
Dominant.
You are a graduate.
Some men are dominant. Like they want to dominate.
Dominate what?
I read it, so I don't understand. I want to really, if it's acceptable, that's all I want.
Explain to me what you read.
I read that some men can be dominant in the sense that they want to bind you. Like some
bind you how?
Yes, some use cuffs. They want to bind you in the sense that that's how they get their sexual gratifications. They can just bind you like anyhow they want and
bind your hand.
Yes.
Are you in the prison? I don't understand. I don't understand. Whether you there in our church, there is a camera, there is a video here. My sister, so far you don't have the confidence of explaining. Whatever your husband or you, however two of you want to satisfy yourself, so far he's not beating you. So far he's not killing you. I don't see whatever a husband and wife do with love and joy that is a sin. Your body, except you explain to me, I don't understand what is choking.
Let me explain. The explanation is this. Are you listening, Daddy? The explanation is
you want to say something? Come and clarify her. The man here with choking. How point you can have all the choke only before. If you want to explain on it, put Hawaii. Explain to me. Let me know if I understand. Where you come from, your state.
My name is Onyinye Naji from Enugu State. Okay, Daddy, good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. What she meant is this. Choking and chain is some men drive their sexual satisfaction through handcuffs.
Yeah.
So I know you don't understand. That's why you're asking her. So they handcuff the girls. They handcuff.
Is that person a human beast?
Yes, so I don't know. Some people does that. So they handcuff the girls to the bed. They do it in the movie. So they will flog them and
to fear. Holy Ghost! Holy Ghost! Holy Ghost! A husband will come and tie the hand of a wife.
yeah.
Handcuff. What kind of marriage is that?
So that's why she's saying, that's what she's saying.
Why can't you be bold and said it? Oh, this didn't happen.
Yes.
So
she said about, Daddy, she said about threesome as the modern men of these days.
I like about threesome. Tell Mike, no.
Sorry. She said about threesome as the modern men of these days, as the men of this generation. If a husband will marry a wife, and if the man wants to have something with the wife, he will ask the wife to get 2 girls with the wife. So, 2 girls with the wife to make it 3 with the man. So, is it right? Is what you ask? Is it right?
That means you marry someone who is not born again. You marry somebody who does not fear God. You marry somebody who does not have interest of God. There is no man that have interest of God will ever want to hurt you just to satisfy himself. A man that loves God and loves you cannot chain your hand or hold your neck just to get satisfaction. A man that loves you and loves God cannot ask you to bring a friend and 2 of you naked. It's against your faith. That means you married Aburu or you marry a man you met in the club.
Okay, so sorry, Daddy, let me put some things.
Sister,
for example, if eventually you married a man like that, what will you do?
If eventually, why as a child of God, why will you eventually marry her? Didn't you pray? Didn't you move with this person to understand the kind of person? You mustn't have sex to know that somebody is a beast.
Welcome back from Threesome break. So now you get married to a woman. The only way you think you are going to be cool with her is to handcuff somebody's daughter. You handcuff this side, carry pillow. You are a wicked being. How did we get to this level? High? But sincerely speaking, God have really pity for this generation, because what this generation is even doing is worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom, you people try. It's just that Jesus did not die that time. You would have been pardoned, because this one is worst. It did not end. The next one is, you say you will marry a woman. So the woman, you will tell the woman to go and carry her friends to come and meet you. As what? Hey, Jesus. So now this one I heard is happening in Lekki, because this girl must be coming from Lekki. So with her experience, the man she want to get married, or the man she married, we tell her to go and carry extra 2 women and come. Child. Nah, man, this thing, where do you go? There are many things happening that you don't know. Many things that you need to be very careful of. You want to marry. Hold him. Guys, you will hear more. So, while I went to this break, I quickly went to make research I get to find out that this lady must be from Lekki. That this thing is happening currently, is taking place. Somebody conferred in me and told me right now that in Lekki, some women exchange their husband. Chineke. Which kind of word be this one? So you go marry, you can't exchange your husband to your friend for weekend. as what? Feast festival. Hey! Nothing Musa no go see forget. No wonder. See, let me not lie to you. Sodom and Gomorrah is more holier than this generation. Because if you can exchange your husband to your friend, or you and your friend will be bashing your husband, or you and your husband, your friend, your wife will go and bring a woman to come and particularize your husband. Hey, nothing I no go see for this world. But wait, can this be true? All right. I know this is not happening alone in Lekki. I know this is not happening alone in Nigeria. When and how and where and when did our youth, when did our generation come to this kind of level? You married your wife, you find that you saw a woman you are cool with. So why didn't you tell your woman at the beginning that this is what you want to do? This Chimo, I beg, I don't get anything to talk. I just hope you let me see you in the comment section. Let's hear from you. All right.